Are students in your classroom struggling to write clear, evidence-based responses? The STAR strategy is a simple, structured approach that helps students organize their thinking, use textual evidence effectively, and communicate their ideas with confidence. STAR stands for Set up the topic, Text evidence, Analyze, Restate. Let's walk through each step to help you bring STAR to life in your classroom. The first step is set up the topic. This means guiding students to restate the question or prompt in their own words. It's a way to clarify what they're being asked and begin their response with focus. For example, if the prompt is, "Why is the main character considered brave?" A student might begin with, "The main character is considered brave because..." This sets the stage and shows they understand the question. Teacher tip: model this step using think alouds. Break down the prompt and show how to rephrase it. Use sentence starters like, "I think," or "This question is asking me to scaffold student thinking." Consider practicing this skill orally before moving to writing. Next is text evidence. Students need to support their ideas with a quote, fact, or detail from the text. This step teaches them to anchor their thinking in what they've read. Example: in the story, the character enters the burning building to save a dog. This detail supports the idea of bravery with concrete evidence. Teacher tip: create anchor charts with sentence frames like, "according to the text," or "the author states." Encourage students to highlight or annotate their texts as they read, so they're ready to pull evidence when writing. You can also use color coding to help students visually identify evidence. The third step is analyze. This is where students explain how their evidence supports their answer. It's the step where they clearly connect their ideas. Example: this shows bravery because the character risked their own safety to help someone else. Analysis helps students connect the dots and demonstrate deeper understanding. Teacher tip: use guided questions like, "Why is this detail important? What does this tell us about the character?" Practice analysis with short texts and group discussions before asking students to write independently. Sentence frames like, "this means," or "this shows," can help students build confidence in their explanations. Finally, restate. Students wrap up their response by restating their main idea, now supported by evidence and analysis. Example: that's why the character is considered brave, because they acted selflessly in a dangerous situation. This reinforces the student's argument and gives the response a strong finish. Teacher tip: teach students to avoid simply repeating their opening sentence. Instead, encourage them to summarize their thinking in a fresh way. Use sentence frames like "in conclusion" or "this proves that" to help them close with clarity and confidence. The STAR strategy gives students a clear path from prompt to polished response. It builds confidence, structure, and critical thinking, all essential skills for academic writing. Remember, model each step, use sentence frames and anchor charts, practice with short texts, celebrate progress. With STAR, students don't just respond to questions, they learn to support their ideas and communicate with purpose. Ready to help your students shine with STAR?